Forget spot. Spot's out of the question. Hello, everybody. Matt from Just Stack It. And today we are going to talk about what's on the table. American Silver Eagles. And for some of us, these are our bread and butter, our favorite coins that we would like to collect. However, the problem now seems to be that premiums and spot price, at least on Eagles, are very far removed from each other. Meaning, at most places, you're paying $35 to $40 for a 2022 Eagle, brand new. They're not old. They haven't appreciated really at all. Not something like this, 1989. Pretty much know where you stand on something like this because it's graded. It's a near perfect score. You have an idea how many are above you, how many are below you. But on some like these, it's a 2021 first strike. It is an MS70, but how long is it going to take for this coin to appreciate to a value similar to that 1989? It may never reach it. So I bought some of these outright. I like to buy them in slabs. I have some that are not slabbed. I pick those up when I can get a deal on them. And that has happened. I've picked up Eagles in the not recent past for $20. It just so happened there was a deal at the LCS. He had them. He wanted to get rid of them. I picked them up. It's not impossible, but paying $40 for something like this now, I feel better if it's slabbed. And yes, you don't want to bet the farm on these, but you have to think about something. If, as we all, I think, unanimously agree, that silver is undervalued currently. Now, everybody likes to be moderate. Nobody likes to throw out numbers. Some people do. There's been talk of, $100 silver is coming and possible. And I will tell you, I believe that's possible. What's the timeline on that? I do not know. I'm not going to speculate, but I feel silver's highly undervalued. I feel $50 is probably not going to be crazy in the next 5 to 7 years maximum. And I wouldn't be surprised if we exceed that in that timeline. That's just my conservative estimate. So, with that being taken into account, and I understand spot price, but we all know spot price has been far removed from what you pay for physical silver for a long time now. Spot price is the manifestation of the paper trades. We are not trading paper. We are trading coins. We want the physical bullion. We want to hold it. We want to grade it. We want to look at it, put lights on it, and do videos such as this. Spot price almost is irrelevant. I mean, to a degree, yes, you look at it, but who really considers spot price? And if silver actually gets a decent valuation like we expect it to, if silver went up, let's be conservative. Let's say 6 months from now, silver hypothetically went to $35 an ounce. Would you still feel like you shouldn't have bought Eagles at $40? Or would you feel like you should have bought Eagles at $40 because then with whatever the premium would be at that time, what you'd be paying $50, $60 maybe for an Eagle, depending on how that hypothetical situation would play out. But if silver actually goes up to where most of us feel like it should be, $40 for an Eagle isn't really that bad a price. I feel, and this is my thoughts, and you can take it how you want it, I feel like silver's been on sale for a long time. Everybody who was smart loaded the boat, and it's going to be hard to stomach. But if we all believe in silver, as I believe that we all do, one silver over another, not necessarily difference of argument. Silver. Now, this is a little different than, say, a bar. The value's there. Are you not going to buy silver if it passes $50 an ounce? Are you done stacking? You're going to sell everything and just never look back? Is that your plan? Or would you continue to stack? Because At some point in the future, I think we all hope and we all are expecting an ounce of silver to be worth $35 to $50. That's easy. That's a conservative estimate. I think most people would say that's a pretty decent estimate of what generally the market seems to think we should be at. So why not pay $40 for an eagle? Now, again, it depends on how much money you have and what you can do with it, right? And you want to get as much as you can value wise for what you're spending. I get that. But to eliminate eagles out of your purchasing queue completely, I feel is not a good move. I think we should still pick them up, where applicable, where you can get a deal. It's just, a difference of value. These are worth more than a generic round. They just are. They're worth more than a Brit. They're worth more than a maple. It's highly valued, coveted all around the world. They know this coin. And you are picking one up for what looks like now to be a hefty price. But if silver ever actually gets a real valuation, we could be paying $75 for this. Just a brand new, 2026 American Eagle could have a $65 price tag on it out the gate. I just wanted to kind of sound off. Everybody's bashing on Eagles, bashing on the premiums, and I get it. I get it more than most. I spend a decent amount of money week to week. It is rough to look at some of these prices, but look where generic rounds are at. I get it, a premium, but I think we can all agree you ain't buying Eagles for spot. It's just not going to happen anymore, ever. Just forget about it. Unless you've come across a private seller just needing to liquidate and you're the only buyer around, you're never going to see an American Silver Eagle for spot. You're never going to see generic Buffalo rounds for spot. Forget spot. Spot's out of the question. It is a reference for some silver price in fairyland that I think most of us purchase silver well above spot all day, every day. I don't know anyone getting things for spot. So that's my portion of the video. Tell me what you guys think. Are you still looking at Eagles? Are you buying them if you have deals? I'm very curious. I know this seems like a rant video. It's not intended to be, but this is one of the most highly coveted coins in the world. And I just hate to see everybody bashing on it as if all of the sudden it's not a good value, because it is. And in the future, it will be. I think, some of the people and talking heads are wrong on this. Again, this shouldn't be the only thing you buy, but I would still buy them. That's my 2 cents. I appreciate everyone for your time and attention.